warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We're from Team 1, SRPL for a night. So today we're gonna presentation about our project, and the name of the project is Change Model Part Management.
Division and contribution of team member. Muhammad Farhan Syafrullah, SN Design. Fitra Yona as Analyze. Ratu Nabila Merdeka Silva as Analyze. Adrian Dapat Octavian Tambunan, Front End. Hester Tianding Rahma Astuti as Analyze. Las Akbarul Hadi, SN Back End. General Software Description. The change model part management application is developed to organize and monitor the spare part replacement process at PT Panasonic. The purpose of this application is to enable Panasonic staff to manage parts, inventory, and monitor pump water temperature without have to direct check online. Scope activity tabs. Number 1, project planning. Number 2, requirements analyze. Number 3, system design. Number 4, software development. And last, system testing implementation. Migration. Number 1, this application will rely on internet connection. Last, the application is only used within the operational environment of PT Panasonic Indonesia Batam. Final product or output. Number 1, final report. Number 2, manual book. Number 3, demo video. Number 4, presentation file. Number 5, poster. And last, intellectual property document.
General software description, user characteristics in this application. The info user are: number 1, common user, they view line, model, part, and machine temperature. Number 2, maintenance personnel, they update part location and part condition. Number 3, part controller, they update part order. And number 4, admin, they modify, add, delete, and rename that within the system. Functional and non-functional requirements. There are several functional requirements including: number 1, the system should display real-time status, green, yellow, and red, based on the pump temperature, motor temperature. Number 2, the system should provide that modification features such as create, read, update, delete, and search data within the system performed by admin. Number 7, the system should display the progress of change model part within the line. Non-functional requirement. Number 1, availability. Number 2, reliability. Number 3, ergonomy. Number 4, portability. 5, functionality. 6, usability. 7, performance. 8, security. And 9, language.
On this slide, we have use case diagram, and for the explanation of our use case diagram is the use case diagram consists for actor here or for user, namely there has command, maintenance, part controller, and the admin. All of them must have their own account to get in the system. Okay, on this slide we have use case scenario. We put two here in for the important things. We have the updating location and the part condition. And the next one is the name is modified the data. And for the first table, it's for maintenance, and the second one is for the actor. Admin.
And this is ER diagram. The ER diagram here consists of 7 entities: user entity, model entity, part entity, user part entity, line entity, machine entity, and machine temperature entity. Table structure: table name user, primary key ID user, foreign key none. name ID user type integer, name email type varchar, name kata sandi type varchar, name nama type varchar, name role type varchar. And table name part, primary key ID part, foreign key ID model. Name ID part type integer, name ID model type integer, name status part type enum, name lokasi type varchar, name nama part type varchar, name size type varchar.
The next is prototype or mockup. The firstly is display of the temperature monitoring feature. The temperature monitoring feature is provided to monitor the temperature condition of the engine. In this feature, users can easily view the engine temperature status in 3 different categories. Next. The next is display of the history part. The history part feature, here they can see some history of parts used, starting from what parts are used to the location of the part. Next. Display of the management model. Here they can add to the model by customizing the parts used.
Challenge that we are faced currently. The first one is we are currently having difficulty finding more information about change model part management. The second one is we are facing the confusion regarding the design of the application we are going to create. And the last is we are facing and is being new to hardware development and feeling confused about it. The solution that we have for the challenge number one is to create a lesson plan and development plan, which is LPD, and have discussion with the project management team every week. At the beginning of the project, we also plan to hold meetings with our client, which that is PT Panasonic. The second one is our solution is to create the design in the form of mockup using Figma. And the last solution for number 3 is to seek information and study the material from several sources provided by the lecturer of the course. Then we have project contribution and course. The first course we have is calculus. The contribution until now is covers the real number system. And then we have kecerdasan buatan. The contribution is using reasoning techniques in temperature measurement. And then we have pemeliharaan perangkat lunak. The contribution until now is bug identification and fixing, as well as maintaining process that involves the stage such as analysis, design, implementation, and testing. Then we have keamanan perangkat lunak. Using secure RDLC implementation is important because the security and integrity of the software is important. And then we have pemrograman perangkat keras. In our PBL, we utilize Tinkercad as an illustration tools for the hardware aspect. Bahasa Inggris umum, we are using English as an alternative language choice within the system and for presenting reports. And the last one is proyek pengembangan aplikasi IoT, that is creating a lesson plan or RPP as the required information for the application and presentation documentation. Our next step for this PBL is we will continue software and hardware development until it completes. And second one is we will carry out the software implementation and testing for both user interface and database according to the predefined targets. Third one is we will proceed with finalizing the software final report. And the last one is we will maintain ongoing discussion with project management and ensure optimal results.
Okay, everyone, that's all for our presentation, and thank you so much for all of your attention. We end up this presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.